Warning: your financial healing has just been released, and you're about to witness the most extraordinary transformation of your life. Right now, at this very moment, God has declared that your time has come. Financial miracles are being sent straight from heaven, and only those who are ready to receive will be blessed. Most will ignore this divine call, but for the few who are ready to act, the reward is beyond comprehension. Imagine waking up tomorrow, free from financial burdens, debt gone, and blessed money overflowing in your life. Does that sound impossible? It's not. It's your reality waiting to be unlocked, but you must act now. God says, you will be rich. This is not just another promise, it's a prophecy over your life. Financial blessings are being poured out, but there's a catch. Only those who have the faith to believe will walk in financial prosperity. Your prayers for financial success have been heard, and today, God is answering. But here's the critical question: will you respond? Most people will see this and do nothing, letting their financial breakthrough pass them by. But not you. You've been chosen for this moment. God has reserved this financial abundance for you, but it's up to you to receive it. Hesitation could cost you everything. Don't reject this divine message. God's words are clear. Right now, the heavens are open, and financial healing is flowing down to those who are ready to receive it. But so many will let doubt, fear, or skepticism rob them of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't let that be your story. God has singled you out for a reason. You've been praying, asking for a sign, and this is it. The financial miracle you've been waiting for is here. But if you ignore this message, you may never get this chance again. God is saying, act now, for I am bringing prosperity into your life. Picture this: all your debts erased, your financial struggles turned into blessings, your future filled with abundance. What would that feel like? Freedom, peace, and joy, knowing that God has answered your prayers for financial success. That's what is waiting for you on the other side of this message. But here's the reality: many won't believe it. They'll scroll past, thinking this is too good to be true, and they'll miss out on the financial prosperity that was meant for them. But you are different. You're not here by accident. God has guided you to this message because He has a plan for your financial breakthrough, and today is the day to claim it. But there's a catch. This moment won't last forever. God is offering this financial blessing now, but time is running out. If you hesitate, if you let fear or doubt take over, this opportunity will pass you by. And once it's gone, there's no turning back. You can't afford to let this slip away. You've prayed for this moment. Don't waste it. Financial abundance is within your reach, but it's up to you to grab hold of it. Remember, not everyone will receive this. Only those who believe, who are ready to take action, will see the financial miracles God is releasing today. Imagine the peace you would feel if all your financial worries disappeared overnight. The weight of debt lifted, the constant stress about money gone, replaced with the security of financial success and the knowledge that your future is secure in God's hands. That's the reality God is offering you today. But most will miss it. Most will keep living in lack, struggling under the burden of financial pressure, simply because they didn't act when the opportunity was given. Don't let that be you. You have been chosen for financial prosperity, but it requires faith. It requires action. This is not just a message, it's your divine appointment. God has ordained this moment for you. He has heard your prayers, seen your struggles, and now He is stepping in with financial healing that will change everything. But you have to be ready. The window of opportunity is small, and many won't see it. They'll let doubt keep them from claiming what is rightfully theirs. But not you. You're here because you're ready. Ready to step into the life of financial abundance that God has prepared for you. Your financial breakthrough has been released, but it won't last forever. God is waiting for you to take the next step. This is your chance to break free from financial stress, to walk in the prosperity He has promised. But you must act fast. The doors to financial success are open, but they won't stay open forever. If you hesitate, if you let this moment slip through your fingers, you may never get another chance like this. Don't let fear hold you back. Your financial miracle is here. Claim it today, before it's too late. God says, you will be rich, but only if you act now. This is your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experience true financial freedom. Most people will doubt. Most people will let this moment pass by, and they'll remain stuck in their financial struggles. But not you. You've been chosen for something greater. The financial abundance you've been praying for is already on its way, but you have to open the door. Don't miss this. Your financial transformation starts right here, right now. God's promise of a financial breakthrough is closer than you think. Imagine receiving a financial blessing so extraordinary that it has the power to completely transform your life. This financial abundance has already been set aside for you, waiting to be unlocked, but few are prepared to receive it. Often, people miss out on these financial miracles simply because they are not expecting them. What if your blessed money is just one decision away? One faithful action could be the key to opening the doors to financial success. When you trust in God's timing, the path to prosperity becomes clearer. Think of it like planting a seed. At first, it's hidden beneath the surface, but with patience and faith, it grows into something extraordinary. Your financial blessings are already growing, but you must nurture them with faith. So many people pray for wealth but fail to water their faith through action. When you act in faith, you're aligning yourself with God's plan for your financial abundance. What's often overlooked is that God doesn't just promise financial success, He promises it with purpose. This is not just about money for personal gain, it's about positioning you to be a blessing to others. Think of how Joseph was blessed with financial prosperity, but his purpose was much greater. When you receive this financial breakthrough, it will not only enrich your life, but also equip you to help those around you. That's the real power behind a financial miracle. It spreads beyond you. Maybe you've been praying and waiting, wondering when your time will come. Let this be the moment when you truly believe that your blessing is already on its way. Sometimes, the greatest breakthroughs happen when you least expect them, just like the rain comes after a long drought. Right now, your life may feel like a drought, but God's rain of financial miracles is coming to refresh your spirit and your bank account. However, faith without action is like a car without fuel. It won't go anywhere. Take time today to assess where you're planting your seeds. Are you investing your time and energy in things that align with God's plan for your financial prosperity? Maybe it's time to rethink your financial habits, your mindset, and the way you approach money. By doing so, you're preparing yourself to receive this financial breakthrough fully. Think about how your life could change. What if tomorrow you woke up to a financial blessing so great that it wiped away all your worries? Wouldn't you be more confident, more at peace, knowing that God's hand is upon your finances? It's time to embrace this possibility, because financial miracles don't just happen. They are activated by faith, by believing that God has reserved this moment specifically for you. Remember, this is not a coincidence. If you're hearing this message today, it's because God wants you to be aware that your financial healing has arrived. You've been chosen to receive financial abundance, but now it's up to you to act in faith. Too often, people let doubt cloud their belief, and in doing so, they block their own blessings. But not you. You're here, ready to claim what is rightfully yours. Some people may have told you that it's impossible or that financial prosperity is not meant for everyone. But that's not what God says. His promise is for all those who trust and believe in Him. So why would you let fear or doubt stop you from claiming your financial blessing? Stand firm in your faith, because this is your time. Now is the moment to declare it. I am ready for my financial breakthrough. Speak these words with conviction, because what you say matters. The Bible teaches us that life and death are in the power of the tongue. What you declare over your finances has the power to manifest. So today, let your words reflect your belief in God's financial blessings. Think of the story of the widow and her last jar of oil. She had nothing left, but she trusted God's word through the prophet, and because of her faith, she experienced a miraculous multiplication of her resources. In the same way, your faith can lead to a miraculous multiplication of financial blessings in your life. You just need to believe that God is faithful to His word. Don't allow your current circumstances to blind you from the prosperity that is coming. Remember, Joseph was in prison before he became second in command of Egypt. Sometimes, the greatest financial breakthroughs come in the darkest moments. What looks like a setback could actually be a setup for your greatest victory. Your financial healing has arrived, and it's only the beginning. God is preparing you for something even bigger than you can imagine. Stay open, stay faithful, and stay ready. The time for your financial success is now. Faith is the key that unlocks God's financial blessings. Without it, the doors to prosperity remain closed. Think about it. When you truly believe in something, your actions align with that belief. In the same way, if you believe that financial miracles are coming your way, you begin to act in ways that attract those blessings. It's not enough to wish for financial success. You must have the conviction that it is already yours. And once you do, you'll start seeing opportunities that were once invisible. Every word spoken over your life has power, but only if you receive it. When you hear a message that resonates with your spirit, say out loud, I receive it. This declaration of faith activates the financial blessings waiting for you. Think of it like catching a ball. You can't catch it if your hands aren't open. In the same way, you can't receive God's blessings if your heart isn't open in faith. By declaring, I receive, you are positioning yourself to catch the financial breakthrough God has prepared for you. Faith without conviction is like a car without gas. It might look good, but it's not going anywhere. Conviction gives you the fuel to keep going, even when circumstances seem impossible. Look at the life of Abraham. He was promised blessings as numerous as the stars, but he had to wait years before seeing the fulfillment. His faith and conviction sustained him during the waiting period. In the same way, your financial success might not come overnight, but if you hold on to your faith, it's only a matter of time before it arrives. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, and that's when your conviction is tested. Maybe you're facing financial struggles right now, and it seems like nothing is working in your favor. But faith isn't about what you see, it's about trusting what you know. You know that God has promised financial abundance, and He is faithful to His word. When those doubts arise, remind yourself of God's promises and declare them over your life. I am blessed. My financial breakthrough is on the way. Faith also requires action. It's not enough to just believe. You must act on that belief. Think of it like a farmer planting seeds. He can have all the faith in the world, but if he never plants those seeds, there will be no harvest. In the same way, you need to plant seeds of faith in your life. Maybe it's through prayer, maybe it's through giving, or maybe it's through stepping out into a new business venture. Whatever it is, those seeds will produce a harvest of financial blessings. Sometimes, people hold back because they are afraid of disappointment. They think, what if I believe, and it doesn't happen? But that's where conviction comes in. Conviction tells you that even if it doesn't happen right away, God is still working behind the scenes. Your financial prosperity is already on its way, but you must hold on to your faith, even in the waiting. Just like a marathon runner who keeps going, even when the finish line is out of sight, you need to keep pushing forward with faith and conviction. Think about the power of prayer. When you pray with faith, you are not just speaking words, you are making a direct connection with God, who holds the keys to financial abundance. Prayer opens doors that no man can shut, and it releases the blessed money that is already set aside for you. If you've been praying for a financial breakthrough, know that your prayers are being heard. Stay in faith, because the answer is on the way. It's important to surround yourself with people who encourage your faith. Just like iron sharpens iron, being around people of faith strengthens your conviction. When you're feeling weak, their faith can lift you up. This is why attending church, joining prayer groups, or even finding a mentor can make a huge difference. You need people in your life who will remind you of God's promises and help you stay focused on your financial success. Another important aspect of faith is gratitude. When you are grateful for what you already have, you're telling God that you trust Him for more. Gratitude opens the door for more financial blessings. Start each day by thanking God for the financial miracles that are already happening in your life, even if you can't see them yet. This mindset of gratitude will attract even more prosperity into your life. Faith is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, moments of doubt, and moments of victory. But through it all, your faith and conviction will carry you forward. Every step you take in faith brings you closer to the financial breakthrough that God has promised. So keep going, keep believing, and keep declaring, "I receive my financial blessings." God is fully aware of every challenge and struggle you're facing. Sometimes, it feels like no one truly understands the weight of your financial worries, but God sees everything. He knows the depth of your need for a financial blessing, and He is already preparing angels to come to your aid. Imagine angels being dispatched to your home, your workplace, and your family, each carrying financial miracles that will restore what has been lost. It's important to remember that nothing is hidden from God, and no financial challenge is too big for Him to handle. Often, people carry the burden of their financial struggles in silence, thinking that God might be too busy to care about such earthly matters. But the truth is, God is deeply concerned with every aspect of your life, including your financial prosperity. He understands your stress, your sleepless nights, and the anxiety that comes with financial pressure. And He has a plan, a divine strategy, to turn things around. Angels are not only being sent to provide financial relief, but also to bring healing to the areas of your life that have been affected by these financial difficulties. God's provision doesn't always come in the ways we expect. Sometimes, the financial abundance we're praying for comes in the form of new opportunities, ideas, or connections. There are times when it feels like your prayers for financial success go unanswered. But God's timing is always perfect. Just because you haven't seen your financial miracle yet doesn't mean it's not coming. Sometimes, God is preparing you, strengthening your faith, and positioning you to handle the financial prosperity He is about to release. Think of it like planting a garden. You don't see the results right away, but with patience, you eventually reap a harvest. Trust that your harvest of blessings is coming. When you feel overwhelmed by financial pressures, it's easy to forget that God is in control. But this is precisely when you need to remind yourself that He is Jehovah Jireh, the provider. Just as He provided for the Israelites in the wilderness with manna from heaven, He will provide for you. It may not always be in the way you expect, but His provision is always timely and exactly what you need. God is the source of your financial healing and success, and He never fails His children. Angels are often sent to bring divine intervention at just the right moment. You may not see them, but their presence is real, working behind the scenes to bring about your financial breakthrough. These heavenly messengers are assigned to carry out God's plan for your life, including your financial abundance. Don't be surprised when unexpected financial opportunities come your way or when debts are miraculously erased. This is God's way of showing you that He is always watching over your needs. It's important to stay hopeful and expectant. Even if things look bleak right now, remember that God has a plan, and His plans are always good. Sometimes, He allows financial challenges to refine us, teach us, and prepare us for the greater blessings that are coming. So, don't lose heart. Keep your faith strong, and know that God is working all things together for your good, including your finances. Your financial breakthrough is closer than you think. God's provision is through prayer. When you pray, you're not just asking for help, you're aligning yourself with God's will for your life. Prayer is a powerful tool that invites God's presence into your financial situation. It's in those moments of prayer that you may receive divine insight, clarity, or even a sense of peace that reassures you that everything will be okay. Make it a habit to pray over your finances daily, trusting that God hears you and is sending His angels to meet your needs. Even though your present situation might feel overwhelming, know that joy is on the horizon. You may be experiencing tears now, but God's word assures us that weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 30 verse 5. This promise is not just about emotional healing, it applies to every area of your life, including your finances. That sense of hopelessness you feel right now will soon be replaced by the joy of receiving financial blessings that have been divinely reserved for you. Right now, your financial situation may feel like a long dark night, but every night ends with the dawn of a new day. The morning light brings with it the joy of financial breakthrough, a reminder that no situation is permanent when God is involved. The struggles you face today are not your final destination. God has plans to turn your tears into financial prosperity, and your hardships into financial miracles. All you need to do is hold on to your faith and trust that your financial abundance is on its way. Think about how much joy would fill your heart if your financial worries were suddenly lifted. Imagine waking up to find that debts are erased, new opportunities are knocking on your door, and financial success is within your grasp. This is the kind of joy that God promises to His children. It's a joy rooted in the understanding that God is faithful to provide for all your needs, including your financial healing. This joy is not just an emotional state, it's the result of seeing God's hand move in your life in miraculous ways. It's easy to focus on the tears and the pain when times are tough, but the promise of joy gives you the strength to keep going. Just as the morning brings new light, God's financial blessings bring a new perspective. You may be struggling today, but those struggles are temporary. Joy is the reward for your endurance. God's financial prosperity will not only meet your needs but exceed your expectations, filling your life with a sense of peace and gratitude for His provision. When you feel like giving up, remind yourself that joy is coming. God has not forgotten about you or your financial struggles. He is working behind the scenes, aligning everything perfectly for your financial breakthrough. Sometimes, it feels like the night will never end, but the dawn always comes. It's in those dark moments that your faith is strengthened, preparing you for the joy that follows. Your financial success is closer than you think. Don't let go of hope now. Joy doesn't come immediately, and that's okay. Delayed joy is not denied joy. Just like the farmer waits for his crops to grow, we must be patient in waiting for our financial breakthrough. The joy that is coming is far greater than the tears you're shedding now. God knows your needs, and He will bring the financial success you've been praying for. It's just a matter of time before you see His promises fulfilled in your life. One of the most powerful ways to experience joy is through gratitude. When you're thankful for what you already have, it opens the door for more financial blessings to flow into your life. Start each day by thanking God, not just for the financial prosperity that's coming, but for the small joys and provisions you already have. This attitude of gratitude attracts even more financial abundance, and before you know it, your joy will be overflowing. Building your life on strong foundations is essential, especially when it comes to your financial success. Just like a house needs a solid base to stand firm against storms, your financial life needs a strong foundation rooted in faith and wise decisions. If your foundation is weak, even the greatest financial blessings can slip through your fingers. But when you build on principles that align with God's Word, your financial prosperity will not only be secure but will also grow steadily over time. Think of your financial foundation like the parable of the wise and foolish builders. The one who built his house on the rock withstood the storms, while the one who built on sand saw everything collapse. Your financial success depends on the choices you make today. Are you building on a foundation of faith, wise stewardship, and trust in God's provision? Or are you relying on shaky, temporary solutions that won't last in the long run? To secure your financial blessings, you need to ensure that your financial habits are aligned with God's principles. A strong foundation begins with trust in God as your provider. When you rely on His guidance, you make decisions that are not only financially sound but also spiritually aligned. For example, practicing generosity by giving to others opens the door for more financial blessings to flow into your life. God's kingdom operates on the principle of sowing and reaping, and when you build your financial foundation on this truth, you're setting yourself up for long-term prosperity. It's not just about how much money you make, but how you manage what you have. Another key to building a strong financial foundation is wise management. Even if you receive financial miracles, poor management can lead to loss. Take the story of the talents in the Bible. Those who managed well were given more, while the one who mismanaged lost what he had. In the same way, God blesses those who are faithful with their finances. It's not just about receiving financial blessings, but being responsible with what you've been given. Learning to budget, save, and invest wisely strengthens your foundation. The road to financial success is often filled with challenges, but it's through these challenges that we grow and learn to trust God more deeply. Every setback, every difficult moment, is an opportunity to strengthen your faith and prepare for the financial blessings that are coming. Just as gold is refined through fire, your journey toward financial prosperity is shaped by the trials you face. Endurance is key. Without it, you might give up just before your financial breakthrough. Consider the story of Joseph. His journey was anything but smooth. He was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and later imprisoned. But through every hardship, Joseph held on to his faith. He trusted that God had a bigger plan, even when his circumstances seemed impossible. And in the end, Joseph was elevated to a position of great power and financial prosperity. His story is a reminder that enduring challenges with faith leads to greater financial rewards. Your hardships today are setting you up for financial success tomorrow. Endurance is not just about surviving challenges, it's about growing through them. When you face financial difficulties, it's easy to focus on the immediate problem and forget the bigger picture. But God sees the whole picture. He knows that these challenges are temporary and that they are building your character, teaching you lessons, and preparing you to handle the financial blessings that are coming. Each challenge is a stepping stone toward your financial breakthrough. It's important to remember that challenges often come just before the biggest blessings. Think of a runner approaching the finish line. The closer they get, the harder the race becomes. In the same way, your financial breakthrough might be just around the corner, but it may require you to push through a little more. Don't let the weight of your current struggles make you give up. Keep pressing forward, knowing that the reward will be worth it. God is faithful, and He always rewards endurance. Sometimes, the challenges you face are tests of faith. God wants to see if you'll trust Him, even when things don't make sense. Will you still believe in His promise of financial prosperity when your bank account is low? Will you hold on to faith when the bills pile up? These moments of testing are not meant to harm you, but to strengthen you. They prepare you to handle the financial abundance that God is about to release into your life. Your endurance through these tests is what opens the door to financial blessings. Look at any successful person, and you'll find a story filled with challenges. Financial success rarely comes without some form of struggle. But what sets successful people apart is their ability to endure. They don't let setbacks define them. Instead, they use those challenges as fuel to keep going. In the same way, your financial struggles are not the end of the story. They are simply part of the process. When you endure with faith, you're positioning yourself for greater financial rewards. It's easy to look at other people's financial prosperity and wonder why it's not happening for you yet. But remember, everyone's journey is different. What you see as an overnight success is often the result of years of endurance and hard work. Your journey toward financial abundance is unique, and the challenges you're facing are specifically designed to prepare you for the blessings that are uniquely yours. Don't compare your journey to others. Trust that God's timing for your financial breakthrough is perfect. Sometimes, the greatest rewards come after the greatest challenges. Think about a farmer planting seeds. He has to endure months of hard work, bad weather, and uncertainty before he finally sees the harvest. Your financial journey is no different. You're planting seeds of faith, and though the harvest may take time, it will come. This is it, your final chance to claim your financial breakthrough. God's message has been clear, and now it's time for you to make a decision. Will you step into the financial abundance that has been prepared for you, or will you let this moment pass? You've seen the signs, heard the promises, and now the choice is yours. Don't let doubt or fear hold you back from receiving the financial healing that is already on its way. Every second you hesitate is a second closer to missing out on the greatest financial blessing of your life. What if you wake up tomorrow in the same financial situation? How would that feel, knowing you had the chance to change everything and didn't take it? This is your opportunity to break free from financial stress, to experience financial prosperity like never before, but only if you act now. Why wait? Why risk losing the financial miracles God has promised you? This moment is not just about money, it's about stepping into the life of abundance that God has destined for you. Are you willing to risk it all by not acting? God has shown you the path, and the window of opportunity is closing fast. If you don't act now, someone else will step into the financial success that was meant for you. Don't let this be the story of regret. You've been praying, hoping, waiting for a sign, and now it's right in front of you. The financial breakthrough you've been waiting for is here. Will you take the step, or will you let it slip through your hands? The clock is ticking. This is your moment to break the chains of financial worry and walk into the prosperity God has planned for you. But time is running out. Every blessing, every opportunity, every miracle is waiting for you on the other side of this decision. You've been chosen to receive financial success, but you have to take action now. God's message is clear: act or miss out forever. This is your final call to embrace the financial abundance that has been set aside for you. Don't wait until it's too late. Most people will let this chance pass by, and they'll stay stuck in the same financial struggles for years to come. But not you. You have been given a chance to change your future. The door is open, but it won't stay open for long. God's financial blessings are ready to flow into your life, but you must act fast. The next step is yours. Don't let fear, doubt, or hesitation keep you from claiming the financial miracles that are waiting for you. This is your last chance. Will you step into the life of financial freedom God has promised, or will you let it slip through your fingers? The choice is yours, but the window is closing quickly. God has spoken. He has promised prosperity, success, and abundance. Now it's your turn to take the leap of faith. Don't wait. Don't miss out. Your financial breakthrough is just one step away, but it's up to you to make that step.